I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Muguro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats, close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. This is of course the first time we get to see her picture.
7 inches, 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals.
Now this is where I gotta, you can't exactly get my information, but all I can tell you is first time we got to this part, I laughed like a maniac. Because it fucking matches up. What is this device? Looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean...
Okay.
Alright. Is true. It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. The mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student. No. It can't be. There's no way, right? What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making. Oh, no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Oh well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? I can't say it isn't possible. But I really hope it's not true. So, like, you wanna leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all of our time standing around here. Okay, you wanna get going? Yeah. What's wrong, Makoto? Let's hurry up and get out of here. I can't even look at that anymore. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door! It just locked on its own! What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right. It's locked. But why? Of course it's locked! Because the data center is now restricted! Monokuma?
Just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just got up and stopped moving. Or just stopped and stopped moving. Then that room.
Yep.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So right now you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, do you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way! The hatch on the floor? Too bad, that was your one big chance and you blew it. I mean, I could just reload the save. Of course that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace! He's gone, but... was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked down with the control room, That proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then, when I said we should leave, well, that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So, it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice! You got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. Hina took off at full sprint. And I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. Well, peace out. Off to, the second floor dorms now, I believe. Or back to the data center? Definitely locked. I figured I wouldn't be able to get into the data center. Yeah. So now we have to go to the second floor dorms. Because that's definitely where Kyoko is. And that is where I think we're gonna find a whole lot of stuff. So now we can finally see the second floor of the dorms. The gate's open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms. Which means I have to do it. Oh, it's destroyed. This is the second floor of the dorms? It seems like some ancient ruin. I mean, this is where the last killing game took place, is it not? Or no, it's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up here or something. Oh, blood. Red blood.
Woo! Not pink? Oh, it must be old.
Yep. Jeez Louise, bro. How'd this killing game go down? The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. This is the girls' bathroom. Even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. Man, I hope we get to play as a girl at some point in this series so I can go check the girls' bathroom. There's secrets in there and they're not telling me. Is there really nothing in the boys' bathroom to look at? The fuck is that? A giraffe and a walker? This was their walker room. This room is filled with walkers. It must have been for the Hope's Peak students who came here before us. The class before ours must have used these walkers. There's a metal plate mounted to the walker. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. You know, it'd be fucking cool if they made a Danganronpa prologue game, but they didn't call it a prologue, and the game ends with the protagonist getting shot into the rocket.
Oh my god.
I can't imagine any way to get this walker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying. Looks like this walker is already broken. I can't imagine any way to get this walker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying. Okay, so this is useless. It's like a whole nother game with the blood everywhere. But why the fuck is blood everywhere? Like, what the hell happened? What? How many students were in this version of the killing game?
This was the beta, so 37.
Fuck.
They just gave one kid an AK and said run.
Here's an iPod. What song is on it? Pumped Up Kicks.
Damn.
Actually, never mind. Give me that.
That's what they actually blasted in the speakers.
Yeah, he's like, never mind. Give me that. Let me play it on the speakers for you. This doesn't feel like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko!
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. A regret? There's a piece
PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to find some info on the ultimate despair.
However...
There's not much, though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on. I see. That's a good outlook to have. I could take all that alcohol and have a nice drink. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is this some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something? Push it! There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze? There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space? Does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. Reaction. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what that password might be. All I know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. Let me have a look at what I can put in. You're right, that's not nearly enough to go on.
True.
I looked through all its paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. When I think about how much time I wasted on this... Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way I stand a chance. No, wait. There might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of. Or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password, knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well?
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
Hey.
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in... What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked!
Why?
Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Oh no. Hey, Kyoko. I may as well not even have been in the room.
There's a picture back there.
Yep. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing.
I also don't trust that box.
Don't open the box. A present?
I really don't trust the box.
Wrapped in cover with such joy. Is it her father's head?
Oh, fuck no. Oh,
Oh,
God.
she's gonna break. Don't do it. That's what made it so unusual.
I mean, she did say that she doesn't care for him.
Bro, she says she doesn't care for him. If she sees her father's disfigured head after seeing the picture over there, she's going to literally break.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
She's a woman who keeps her emotions hidden, but she's about to let them all out at this moment.
You know, that's a fair point. This is the Kyoko arc.
I better check out that suspicious present before I do anything. No!
Yeah. I'm actually hungry. You keep just reading. I can
Yeah.
hear you from the other room.
I know.
I'm just gonna cook some.
Oh boy. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more
Okay,
I
I
look
can't
at it,
leave now if you're touching the box.
the more suspicious I get. Shall we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why? You think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprisingly, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it's what I think it is. At the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway,
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a heavy breath.
This is not
Then
just
took hold
opening
of
it.
the
This
lid.
is a whole build-up of just opening it.
Slowly, ever slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside, and... Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Hoo-hoo!
You fucking duck.
What was in the box? It was
Well, at least it's
bones.
not flesh.
Human bones.
How? Wait, hold on. There's no way the whole thing is in there. No
Nah,
way.
just
That's
some
just
of
like
it.
a select bit.
It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? That's her father.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What was in the box? It was wrapped up all nice, so I never would have guessed what was inside. Human bones.
Wait. But this makes Monokuma a liar.
What you mean?
Monokuma said that the only people who've stepped foot inside the building are the 16 students. That's not a student.
Probably not counting the headmaster,
Bullshit.
which the headmaster is, you know, just as you thought. How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box. My father.
Sure.
Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the
Schrodinger's
box.
headmaster.
Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least, what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Oh, hold on.
Who the fuck is toasting?
I don't know. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So,
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. Oh shit! Been a while. Thought we would never get you coming back to doing this wine.
Again? How many times have I done this line? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants. All of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume
In other words,
that most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or, no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point, she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kiri detective would never do. Would she really just give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. I feel like I shouldn't make pointless small talk right now. Maybe I should just look around a bit at first. What was in the box? Oh, okay, same thing.
Who is washing Chick-fil-A?
Huh. This picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko!
why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. And yet... to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself. To cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. This picture. It's from when Kyoko was a little girl. Well, must have really cared about her.
Why would you?
Wait, they were gonna replay. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but... I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Shit, what I missed?
Hey,
Just Kyoko looking at the picture of her father and having a new expression, which was a shocked,
Oh, okay.
sad face.
Oh, damn.
She pretty much says that she has no chance to move on now. Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
because
Never let anything get in the way of an investigation. I don't. Okay then. If you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Is this... It's an e-handbook, right? It has a label on it that says, in case of emergency? I'd found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
in other words,
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
it seemed
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But, Kyoko, I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then, I guess I'll take it.
This can let us go in the girls' bathroom.
Is it really okay?
Hey,
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you for a favor? Reaction. A favor? What is it?
so...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you of this, and I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but
Hey,
could you leave? Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko. Don't worry. I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a
I need
second.
to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko. You told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened. What I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay. I understand. Then, I'll see you later. Poor Kyoko. Is she really okay? Kyoko. It must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster. Killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. Oh boy, alter ego. Oh.
Fuck a mean bacon. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff. The one who finalized the plan to isolate you. Was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is...
It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game are those 16 students.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I wish they would kind of stop doing that. They're really replaying, like, multiple of these things. And we don't need that. I think we get it. Like, after the second time. Especially after the fourth time.
Shit.
15 of us met in the main hall. Add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead.
Nope.
So the ones still left alive are Me. Byakuya. Hiro. Toko. Hina. And Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be! I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. There's all kinds of stuff I want to talk to her about, but I better give her some more time. Okay, what now? We had a thing on us. No, it's not in the regulation. Would it be in our truth bullets for now? Places to check. Data center, dorms, garden, and dojo. I don't think let's go back in the headmaster's room. I don't think we're actually done in here. Unless I gotta leave the second floor of the dorms. This computer must belong to the headmaster. I guess we are done in here. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the first floor of the dorms then. Wait. Yeah, we need to... Let's use this handbook.